going to be making the Zoella doll. The way I made this doll is practically the way I make every single one of my dolls. So if you're interested in recreating any of my dolls, follow this tutorial and you will get there. I've made this doll over the course of several days, that's why you might see the light change in this video. So, let's get started! The things you will need are fleece or any other material to make the doll out of, sewing skills, a needle and thread, scissors, pillow fluff, cotton, watercolor paint, embroidery thread or anything else you want to use for the hair, and fabric to make the clothing. I used felt and pieces from old clothes I already had. First of all, we're going to cut everything out we're going to need today. For the face, cut 2 same size circles. Make sure they stretch to the side. For the body, cut out 2 rectangles. Again, make sure they stretch to the side. I'm using my Zoella doll for measurements. You can find the sizes I use in the description below. To get the right width for the legs, wrap the fabric around your thumb. You want the fabric to stretch upwards. Now mark and cut it out. For the measurements for the arms, I wrapped it around the Zoella doll's arms, but I recommend using your pointer finger instead. Draw the hands as if you're drawing oven mitts. Make sure the hands are large enough and that they stretch to the side. Cut it out, flip it over and trace it. Make sure the width of the hand is the same as half of the width of the arm. For the feet, fold the fabric in half and design out the shape of the foot. Cut it out, and when you open it back up, you should have this. You want the fabric to stretch from heel to toe. Cut out a rectangle to be the neck. Add on an extra ½ centimeter to make sure it's long enough to attach to the back of the head later. I recommend writing down any measurements for future projects. Align the open sides of the leg and the foot. Now start sewing and attach the first top half of the foot to the leg, like this. Now fold the leg and attach the other half of the top half of the foot to the leg. Now simply stitch up everything that's left open. Attach the hands to the arms this way with the thumbs facing out. Now fold it and sew all the way around. Sew all the way around the head, leaving an opening at the top. Now flip everything inside out and fill the head, arms, and legs with pillow fluff. Now place the arms in between the 2 rectangles that will be the upper body. Stitch them into place using a simple up, down stitch. Cut out a rectangle, fold it in half, and then attach it under the body like this. Then, sketch out the red pattern and cut it out. The leg should be able to pass through the holes. To close up the upper body on the sides, I fold up the edges of the fabric so it looks cleaner. Then close it up using a simple up, down stitch. Then stick the legs in and attach it with the same stitch. Make the neck into a tube by stitching up the side and start filling it with pillow fluff. Now attach the top of the neck to the back of the head. Attach the chin of the head to the neck. This way the head will stand up straighter. Now fill up the body with pillow fluff. I use cotton to make the breasts instead of pillow fluff because it's firmer. Now stick the neck into the hole in the top and stitch it all closed. Alright guys, so for this part you're gonna really need your patience because this is gonna take a long time. Right now we're going to start with Zoella's hair. Now her hair is very long and ombre, which means that it's dark on the upper side, dark brown, and it goes down to blonde. Of course, I don't have any ombre wool or embroidery floss. I'm going to color this. This is a very nice material and it's not as thick as wool and not as thin as sewing floss or whatever it's called. First, I'm gonna see how long I want it to be. I can always cut it in the end if I want to. Since I'm going to color this, I need to keep in mind that I won't be able to cut very much off or the whole ombre thing will be ruined. I have the long one, which goes from blonde to light brown to dark to light brown to blonde, and I have the dark brown to blonde. Position the hair where you want it to be, then stitch it all in place, a few at a time. Carefully trim off the excess, don't trim off too much. Using the double ones, now start at one side of her head and go all the way around. The double ones look really neat on her head, and I really like the effect it has. I'm attaching an extra thick layer of double ones over here to give the idea of bangs and a parting. Because all this hair is so heavy, her head is hanging back really low. So I cut a slit in her neck. I filled it up with some more cotton and a Q-tip. Now sew a patch over the back of her neck to cover it all up, and you're done. Cut 2 rectangles out of the fabric of your choice to be the shirt. Close at the sides, but leave a part at the top open to be the sleeves. If necessary, add an extra piece to make the hole for the arms larger. Cut a slit in the back of the shirt. Stitch along the sides to prevent fraying. Sew on a button or snaps here to open and close the shirt. Cut this out of black felt twice. This will be the Peter Pan color. Stitch it on, turn it right side out, and you're done. To see how to properly make leggings or pants, I will link a video in the description for that. The eyebrows are glued on with clear school glue. The outline and lashes for the eyes are sewn on with black thread, and the outline for the lips with red thread. The rest is just colored in with some regular markers. Commercials for the Anthony doll, Kalel doll 2.0, and Zoella will be coming soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!